need a better tripod. This one is jacked. So today we find ourselves in Albuquerque, New Mexico once again for another convention. This is 2019 Comic Expo, and what we're doing is we're doing a little toy hunt. We're gonna go meet a couple celebs. Joe Bernthal, who played the Punisher, is supposed to be here. Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings. Jason Momoa from Aquaman. And also Kevin Eastman, whom I'm really excited to meet. He's one of the co-creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I'm not gonna stick a camera in any of their faces or anything like that, because you have to be very, very careful filming these events. So we're just gonna look around, see what's good, take a look at some of the booths and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go inside and see what they have to offer. Everyone's here to see Jason Momoa. It's crazy. This is very cool. Take a look at this replica of the Ecto-1. So right away at the registration booth, we got a free Wonder Woman poster. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see what's next. So this is completely different from what they do in previous years. We actually have the celebrities lined up over here, and all the other booths and conventions just right over here. So hopefully they'll let us film and get some good footage. So stay tuned. Here is Kevin Eastman's booth. He's just right over here. We're gonna have him sign a poster, but here are some really awesome comic books done by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. $200 for this variant comic right here. That one's in Gem Mint. So very cool to be here at Kevin Eastman's booth. I have always been a huge fan of him and Peter Laird and all their work that they've done in the Ninja Turtles and just Ninja Turtles in general. So this is very exciting. That has always been one of my favorite movie covers, where the turtles are popping out of the sewer. Gosh, I just love Ninja Turtles.
Item in there, right? Leave accents. Like for the Firefly, because it was so slow, like some bunch of stuff. Right. Like if you know stuff. Oh yeah. You know, some super gremlin socks. Like you loved it.
Okay, so we just met Kevin Eastman, and he signed our Ninja Turtle poster. And look at this. He put a little turtle on it with his name. How awesome is that? Take a look at this booth right here. Look at all this comic goodness. They have some figures at the bottom here. Total Chaos figures, Spawn. And then up here we have some Walking Dead figures, some Negan. I used to have these figures when I was a kid. Very cool. That old school Venom. Got him right next to it. Spider-Man. Monster Lair Comics. Is that Lubbock? We were there just a couple of weeks ago, actually. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, in your store. So we just got to meet John Bernthal, and I think I took one of the worst selfies of myself that I've ever seen. Here it is. Now that we've met who we want to meet, let's go film the event. Here we have some framed art and canvas. Up at the top is a map of the Hobbit. Personally, I've always liked that map. I've seen posters of it before, but never bothered to buy it. some Last Supper portraits, some of the older celebs that have come and gone before us. Of course, Rick and Morty, and then certain scientists throughout the year. Take a look at the Ninja Turtles. Star Wars. That's a very cool plaque of warriors. We also have classic Led Zeppelin, Rocky, giant size X-Men, and Wonder Woman. I've always liked that movie right there, Blood In, Blood Out. Very cool to see a canvas of it. And then we have this classic marvel of them eating on the steel beam. And then of course we have Kiss.
Yeah. No, this stuff looks really like old and something I would like.
We like filming some of these different things and looking at toys. That is pretty awesome. Look at this figure of Roddy Piper. And then one of my personal favorite tees. And we have a Loot Crate Han Solo here. That is a very cool Michael Myers figure. And then here we have some Dimension Legos. That is so cool. And then right across the way we have the Hollywood Gift Store, Albuquerque. They have film tours. And then the Breaking Bad tour. And then take a look at this booth right here. Awesome assortment of vintage comics. We have some NECA It, some Watchmen. Take a look at this retro King Kong right here. Very cool. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. You got some old comics here.
Yes, they do.
Strange Tales. Oh yeah, we've been having a lot of fun.
Oh, okay, he's probably back over here going to start signing again. It could be all in.
Check out this Justice League comic book. That is old school. much they want for that thing. They have more back here. Some more down here. Tales to astonish. We have Groot. Check this out. I Love Lucy. That is a very awesome spawn. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's Entertainment Earth exclusive. Look at this Apprentice Mickey right here. Masters of the Universe He-Man. This is from the 1/6 scale. And then of course we have a autographed Red Ranger. I actually got to meet Austin St. John a couple years back and had him sign the original. Anybody remember this scene right here? One can only wonder who is in those photo booths over here. I actually used to have this Joker right here, and I sadly flushed him down the toilet when I was about 4 years old. Wish I hadn't have done that. I think he said 1 p.m., babe. This John Rambo figure right here. That is so cool. Then we have Spock. Rest in peace. Holy moly. We have a foot soldier back here. We have the Flintstones. I'm getting excited. There's also this Doctor Strange. Remember these Star Trek micro machines? I used to collect those all the time when I was a kid. And then of course you have the Borg here. Marvel Legends Beast, Nightcrawler, Forge. Always love coming to these conventions. You never know what you will see and what you will find. And also, look at this.
Hey, we do now, people. We got a panel, room 2.
Same here. Take a look at some of these posters here. I don't think I've ever seen this movie right here. Of course, Aquaman, Lord of the Rings. And look at these tins. This is so awesome. That one with the Hulk right there. That's pretty awesome. And they also have license plates if you so desire. Holy moly. And then look at these old school figures right here. This is an awesome booth. And then they have more just right here. And then they have Weapon X. Bunch of different legends. We have It. The wifey actually bought me that for Christmas a couple years ago. Evil Dead. This is supposed to be only at GameStop, but I bought mine years ago when it first came out. We have the Devil's Rejects. Bunch of different figures. That is so cool. I actually have that one. That's the 180 scale.
I didn't know you had that.
Look at this Captain America. Yeah, I did a video on it and everything. We have Godzilla over here. My only question for him is, where is Mothra or King Kong? Look at him go. That is just an insanely good costume. Very cool. Look at his tail all the way over here on the floor. Take a look at some of these old school portraits. Universal Monsters. We have the Mummy. That is a very cool portrait of the Avengers. It's always been one of my favorite Universal Monster movies was The Invisible Man. Really like this portrait of Steve Rogers. And then this right here is just beautiful, beautiful picture of the Avengers as well.
We got Snow White.
The storm right here. We have Fred Flintstone on the phone here. And then there's U.S. Agent. I haven't seen him in years. I had that toy when I was a little kid and I lost it somewhere. And I also had this little guy right here from Tailspin. Remember him?
Yeah.
Look at this Jafar figure too. I had this toy.
I had a lot of toys.
Look at this Chicken McNuggets. And then of course Harvey Dent, Two-Face. And then this really old school Mr. Freeze. Such cool toys. And then, how could I miss these? These are California raisins. Go, go, gadget helicopter. That is a really awesome Colossus figure, still in its carded. Being Being in this booth alone has brought me back 20 years. Look at all this awesome stuff here. There's Kiss figures,
Oh, okay.
Splinter. Look at all these Ninja Turtles. This is just amazing. We have Simpsons the Tick. Look at all these Tick figures. I remember having that as a kid. And then Last Action Hero. We have Coneheads. The Shadow. I used to love collecting the Shadow toys. So very awesome. Well, this booth right here took me back about 20 years. Crazy seeing some of that old stuff. Look at all these old school comic books right here. The Walking Dead. That's very cool. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this video. That was Comic Expo 2019. Got to meet a lot of great people. Got a great haul. Now stay tuned and see what we got. Alright guys, well that was New Mexico Comic Expo. Had a lot of fun, got to meet a lot of great people, went to a lot of awesome booths. Got some really great stuff here. First, I'd like to go ahead and show off the autographs that we picked up. The first one that I did get was from, of course, Kevin Eastman. He signed our Ninja Turtle poster. That was from the original NES video game. I had a poster of that, and he signed a little thing. I'm sure you saw it in the video. But then next up we met George Buza from X-Men. He voiced Beast. I've had this Funko Pop for years and years, and this is one of the originals from the Marvel Universe. It's number 21. So next up I'm going to need to get a protector case for this thing, because that is just super awesome to meet someone who voiced you know, one of the most iconic TV shows from when we were kids in the 90s. And so yeah, George Buza, Beast. And then we met John Bernthal from The Punisher, and of course Shane from The Walking Dead, and he did make it out to both me and my wife. And he also wrote his, of course, signed his name, and then put The Punisher down here on this Marvel Legends figure. That is super cool. So, got that. And then, last but not least, we got to meet the one and only Frodo Baggins, Elijah Wood. That was so cool. And this, of course, is a limited edition Chase Pop. So, yeah, that was pretty neat. Pretty neat experience meeting someone I've watched in film, like, you know, my entire life. So, yeah, Elijah Wood, we met him, did a panel with him as well, got to sit down and listen to some of the things that he's experienced in films. Sadly, though, I cannot, you know, you're not allowed to film some of the celebrities, which, you know, it's understandable, but still kind of a bummer at the same time. And we couldn't film inside the panel either, which was pretty disappointing. So, yeah, and then from one of the booths, we picked up a Bloody Variant FYE exclusive Michael Myers figure. If you're lucky, you can actually talk people down in prices. I was able to talk this person down a couple bucks. So yeah, we got Michael Myers here from Halloween. Of course, if you've been following the channel for some time, you should know that I am a huge fan of the Halloween franchise. So got that. And then the inner child inside me had to pick up this Inspector Gadget figure from that one booth with all the retro figures. I had this toy when I was a kid, and I just had to pick it up and bring it back to the collection. I've always loved Inspector Gadget. So very cool. Hopefully I can get him to stand up straight. If not, then whatever. And then lastly, we did pick up a couple NECA TMNT figures. These things are getting so hard to find, but we went ahead and got Raph and of course Donatello. Donatello's my personal favorite Ninja Turtle, and these guys just look so dang lifelike. But yeah, we got a couple of these. They were pretty good amount of money, but luckily I talked the person down on prices for these as well. And so yeah, that'll conclude the haul. So we got a couple TMNT figures, Inspector Gadget, Bloody Variant, Halloween, Frodo Baggins Chase, John Bernthal's Punisher, and George Booza's Beast Pop Vinyl. So yeah guys, that'll conclude the haul. Hopefully you like what you saw. If you were at the convention, let me know what you enjoyed about it. And there will be more to come in the future. It's been a while since we've gone to one of these. Last one we went to was in May, which was Texas Fright, Mare, in Dallas. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time.